No, I'm not saying The Eternals was a bad movie, just a boring one. You'd think a story of sentient beings sent by godlike figures to Earth for thousands of years to observe the growth of humans would be super interesting, but nope.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe.
They also might have thought it was so cool to describe them in historical events throughout time, but it wasn't cool when they just slowed down a story with useless fluff. We get it, we must save humans because they taught you love and history and all that jazz and blah blah blah, but even with all the flashbacks, the theme didn't really stick the landing it was supposed to, considering it was 2.5 hours long. Like seriously, they needed to streamline things. Did we really need backstories to all 8 of these Eternals? What? I'm sorry? There was 10 of them? Man, were these guys forgettable. But one thing that I really did like was seeing the Celestials, these gigantic godlike figures who floated in space. That was actually pretty cool. But coolness doesn't make a story good. What actually is important is the actual stories of our protagonists, which is just a real snooze fest. Mind you, I was watching a midnight screening of this, so forgive me if I was begging to hit the hay, but seriously, let's speed things up a little bit. I was checking my watch time and time again until the 3rd act when they hinted at some action. Like a potential deviant battle, some cool plot twists, some great effects, and of course, the final battle against one of the Celestials. All that thwarted in the most anticlimactic way possible. Like seriously, you waited all this time for a boss fight and this is how they do you? What the hell?
These people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
Now I am being a little too harsh. I did like some of the effects and of course the humor in typical Marvel fashion, but they just kept trying to land jokes all day. Overall, it was mildly fun, but I just can't seem to recommend it. So thanks Eternals for joining the Marvel Universe, but please don't come back for a sequel. Damn it.